Sweet. No, Swede. Swedish Mauser. You all know I like it. And I'm just going to shoot a 2-liter because I like it so much. Boom. And a bowling pin right there. And I'm going to put the last one on the gong. Let's wake him up. Get that AR 500 steel. Take advantage of it. Boom. Yes, the 6.5 by 55 Swedish Mauser. A great round, a great rifle, and I'm so happy to have a model 38. Okay, we've had a 96 38, as it's sometimes called, a cut down model 96. This one was built to be a model 38 by Husqvarna. Okay, they took a little break making chainsaws, but thankfully they went back to making chainsaws, because I've got one over here on the table, and just wanted to make you aware of that. Same company. And yeah, chainsaw product placement. So I thought that's pretty funny that the same folks that made this great rifle made that big orange chainsaw I've had for a couple of years. This is a model 38. This is the model 96. You have seen that one before a couple of times, and you've not seen this one, because I just did some trading around and acquired it. I've just shot it a minimal amount, really. Picked it up, took some shots. The sights are right on. They seem to be. I didn't even move them. Did nothing with the sights. I guess since 1941, somebody's had time to get the sights adjusted, you know? I mean, you know, I'm always happily surprised when I get an old firearm of some kind and the sights are pretty close, or they're right on. But you get right down to it, why would they not be, you know, if it's an older gun, unless they've been knocked off. But someone should have had time to get the sights adjusted properly. And it depends on what ammo you're firing, what distance and all that kind of thing, because you can raise the sight, as you all know. And you know, you can set up for different distances. You can even bring that sucker all the way up, and you know, all this kind of thing. So this is the short one. There are a lot of them. I think they made, I don't know, I saw different numbers, 60, 80, 90,000 of these model 38s. They cut down enough model 96s. They also called those model 38s, but they were just literally cut down. They moved the barrel band and the sights and everything, and they just shortened it to make it one of these. You know, that's what they started with. Like in 1937, the military, the engineers figured out a way pretty inexpensively to just shorten the thing and make it a more convenient rifle. Because, you know, the world was really carrying shorter rifles, you know, by the 30s. The K98, you know, the Autry Springfields, just not many folks lugging around a big long rifle like this, as cool as it is. You know, like the G98, you know, the early Spanish Mausers, you know, these great shooting guns. You got a long sight radius, but still, generally speaking, they didn't have to be this long, inconvenient getting in and out of vehicles and different things. So this is actually considered a carbine, and just a handy length. So they started out making a bunch of those, and I think they made 50, 60,000 of those. And then around 1940, World War II got pretty warm and moving along, and they realized we need some more rifles to make sure we stay neutral. They wanted to really arm up to make sure they remain neutral, you know. And again, you know, like the Swiss, you have to have some respect for people that try to stay out of conflicts. But then again, there's always two sides to that. There are people who will argue that countries or people sometimes who should be involved in the conflict are not. So you can argue it both ways. But I still have a warm place in my heart for people, countries that are armed to the teeth so that they don't have to use it. You know, there's something to be said for that. And know how to shoot and are well trained and just have the attitude, don't mess with us. If you do, you will not like it. Whoa, little pot smoking. Bowling pin. Another pot. Of course, that's no problem for this rifle. Let's go on over there on the left red one. Feels good. Let's go to the middle one again. Let that one dance a little bit. And it feels like it hits hard. I don't know if my ejector is okay, or I'm just not working that back hard enough. There we go. And also, as I've shown you before, the Swedish Mauser is a cock on closing. So once it gets to there, you have to push it a little bit. Not much, but you got to push it to cock it. Unlike the Mausers, generally the German Mausers that cock when you just open them up. Okay. So a little different, but it's not a problem at all. Not a problem.